I don't understand though, because surely I can get on that show. What do you mean? Gary Barlow's got nothing on me. What do you mean I'm not qualified enough? No. Make it happen. Okay, make it happen. I can't last the season at this rate. I just can't do it anymore. Please. I need to get out. Please. Please. This is the only way. Please. I know, yeah. I don't have to break it to him either. Alright, thanks, mate. Cheers. Alright, bye-bye. Not gonna lie. A little bit upset. Trying to make plans. Not that I'm trying to get out or anything. Because at this rate I might be forced out. But I can't believe I'm not going to be an X Factor judge. Apparently I'm not qualified enough. You've heard me singing. It's incredible. Oh yeah, back to the save. Today is our first Champions League group game against Lazio away in Italy. And then after that, it is probably my last North London derby at the Emirates. Please can we win it and end on a high note? Please. See, I can sing. Today, like I said, game against Lazio, game against Tottenham. You can see we're ninth from the table. Alright, it's not been great. It's not been awful, though, either, okay? It's been a mixed start. We beat Reading, drew with Everton at home, disappointing. Drew away at Leicester, not that bad. They're doing quite well this year. Lost to United at home, gutting, considering we dominated the game. Very, very irritated. But we did just get a 1-0 win away at West Ham. As usual, consistency is the problem. And you can tell we've been drawn in quite a difficult Champions League group. Lazio, Borussia Dortmund are kind of those second-tier teams that you just really don't want to have to play against because they could do you on any day. And Red Star Belgrade, we all know, not very easy away from home. But we are away in Italy to kick off the campaign. That is how we're starting today before we take on Spurs, who are in the relegation zone in the Premier League. There is always a silver lining. Lazio have won the only game that we have ever played between the two teams. I need to make some changes because everyone is knackered. And it is very much a mixed lineup today. With the exception of Matthias de Ligt, most of these players now aren't really first team, apart from Donnarumma as well, who's obviously in goal today. Then you've got Timon, de Ligt, Luca, and Max Aarons at the back. Torreira and Greg in the middle of the park. Davies is out on the left. Ahmad is in the centre. Kemp is out on the right. And Ray. Oh, I just got past it. It's not Ross Kemp. Stephen Kemp, who looks pretty good. He is one of our youngsters, and a while ago he looked like he could be really, really decent. Now, not so much, but still probably good enough to play at a decent level, and he's going to make his debut for the club in the Champions League, so no pressure, Steve. You got this. I believe in you, mate. We've got injuries aplenty. I don't want to go through them all, but Engler's injured, Bentley's injured, Gonzalez is still injured. There's a lot of people lacking fitness. Sterling's injured as well. I have to rest them up ahead of the North London derby because as far as I'm concerned, that takes priority. I'm going to passionately say, go out there and impress me tonight. I know I'm whizzing through this. I'm actually back from work at the moment at lunch because I thought, you know what, I just want to get in, get snapped back into the save. I had to take a bit of a time to cool off after the 2 draws and the United defeat. I got a bit angry. I cooled off. I came back the next day. I beat West Ham. I was pretty happy. We just keep conceding from set pieces. Defensively, we've actually been really, really solid. Both the United goals just came from... Well, one of them came from a set piece. The other one was just a wonder goal from miles outside the box where I was going for it. And we left ourselves a little bit open. We've not been playing badly. We're just, again, taking a little while for the team to not gel, but just get into the rhythm, get into the way that we play, in the style. And scoring goals at the moment seems to be most of the problem. As de Ligt tease it, and that's a weird save from Donnarumma, but at least he's made it. He's it. Josh Timon heading it clear there. He's also making his first performance today. A lot of people making their first start of the year. That's not brilliant from Alphonso Davies. He's completely just let Zoran Gardic go off his shoulder, and we're already 1 down. So maybe I should be playing my first team in this game. But with the Spurs game coming up, it just feels like the league for me this year has got to be the most important thing. I can cope with losing away in the Champions League. I think we've got enough quality to get through this, but that's not really helping my mood, lads. Oh my god, are we actually going to get the ball in this game at all? Vera Sharon whips the ball in, Matera to Morelli. It's 2. I mean, the fullbacks are killing me. The fullbacks are killing me. Max Aarons there literally lets a 2-mile-an-hour header just go over his head. I can't watch it again, it was that bad. The worst thing about this, I'm going to be showing up right if we don't beat Spurs and I've rested my team. But Norberto Ray gets his second goal of the season from the corner. We're back in it before you know it. Well done, mate. He's not been brilliant so far as Norberto Ray, but it is going to take him a little while to kind of get used to the way we play. I don't even know if that was going on target. It's deflected and in, but it's given the goal to him, so we'll go with it. That's made me feel a little bit better because I need to get him into some sort of form, Norberto Ray. Because, let's face it, none of the rest of the team are going to be in any kind of form. If we can just get ourselves a draw here, I'll be more than happy. A win would be brilliant, obviously, but a draw is more than good enough. Greg on the ball to Torreira. Go on, Lucas. Good ball there out to Kemp. What's he got? He set up the goal a minute ago. Well, sort of. He set up the move to start it. And Davies is at the bar. God, his head is incredible. That is easy. Easy now. Mena hits it forward to Board, and now they've got a bit of a run on us. I want a fullback like that. Look how far his fullback ran there. That's incredible. Or Salini, Josh Tymon, not even looking interested. Literally, every single goal comes from the fullback areas. Every single goal. I just don't have the money to buy world-class fullback. I just don't have it, because they're all A, at a premium, and B, there just aren't that many of them, but this is awful. Orsolini, Josh Tymon's not even anywhere near. Morelli tees it back, and Matera's just in the middle, completely free, taps it in, awful, back to where we started. It's just awful. It's been a very even game, but we've been flipping awful. I'm gonna get angry. Matthias Delit's gonna come off. I'm gonna bring Moasia on. I'm not gonna change anything. Not gonna change the formation or anything. I'm just disappointed. Luca on the ball to Max Aarons. Please, mate. Just the fullbacks there have been awful. Kemp's actually been pretty good, to be fair to him. Go on, Stephen. Kemp, lovely one to Alberto. Ray. Get in! There you go. It's his second of the day. I thought he'd knocked it wide, but Lafont with some kind of butter wrists just lets it in. Good finish from Ray. Away we go. And an assist for Stephen Kemp on debut, who I'd also like to say has been pretty impressive so far. He's not been bad at all. Very, very happy. Come on. We can salvage a 3-3 out of this. I'm going to be absolutely delighted. What a game at the start of the episode, though. Even though we're losing at the moment, it's been one hell of a game. I can't tell if they're sat off at the moment, but it does feel like we're beginning to kind of turn the screw a little bit, although I say that, and now they're dancing forward here. Morelli on the ball, hits it straight at the feet of Donnarumma, takes that nicely. Don't let that be the highlight. Oh, for God's sake, come on, you're better than that. Stephen Kemp playing at 7, I might add, on debut. He's been brilliant. Well done, lad. Torreira whips it in. Flat cross. Oh, it's at the bar. It's at the bar. Alphonso Davies is at the bar again. Oh, unlucky, mate. Oh, come on. We've actually been pretty decent today. We just couldn't defend. Sotil on the ball is hit it clear, and now it's gone to Alfonso. Away we go. Sheer pace. Alfonso, play it now, mate. Alfonso. Davies is having a mare. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate his brilliant running and he's making chances, but ultimately he's wasting really good opportunities at the moment. We deserve to get a draw out of this. We've been pretty good, especially going forward. We've been much more like it today, but this is gutting. A good game. A bit annoying. I'm going to say unlucky boys would have been nice to win, but I'm going to get angry with the defence. I'm not happy with your defensive work, and that's fired them up a lot. To be fair to the centre-backs, to Moasia and to Luca, they weren't too bad at all. Delit was poor when he played, but it's the full-backs. They're just shit. Do you know what I mean? They are. They're just awful. Well, now it's a huge North London derby for me. We've also got them in the Blake Carabao Cup. You can see there that we're away at the new Shite Hart Lane after this as well for the Carabao Cup, but we're not going to worry about that too much today. At the moment, the league is the main focus. League is the priority. I've just been worried about Harry Kane, saying he's the danger man. Really? I had no idea. Spurs have managed to pull themselves out of the relegation zone, which is a bit disappointing. I want to put them back in there, if I'm honest. Brilliant. Okay, City have dropped points, and Fulham are hosting United, so hopefully United will drop some points as well. They're the two runaway teams at the moment, as they usually are, but after United's collapse last year, I'm feeling like we'd have to worry about them too much and maybe just worry a bit more about City. Fulham beat United. Right. Today is a day to finally make the most of these sort of chances. And we're going back to our ultimate starting lineup. Donnarumma's in goal. Tierney, Delit, Wood, Jones. Engler and Bentley return in the middle of the park. Sterling, Armada, Gonzalez and Norberto Ray make up our front four. Can we, please, can we just have a good performance today? Harry Kane's up front, Troy Parrott is on the left, We've got Bruno Fernandes, Sam Liguez, Davinson Sanchez is still there. That's good to see. And so is Ryan Sessegnon. Ultimately, though, need to win. I'm going to get passionate. I expect nothing but a win from this match. That's gone down quite well. Now, let's get out there and actually just give them a stuffing. Can we just give them an absolute pasting, please? Please. I've got our best team out. I need a result. A big one. We have to keep an eye on City and United and not let them get too far ahead. We usually start the season really poorly and get better as the season goes on. I'm hoping that if we can make a slightly better start than we did last year, which we have done, to be fair, then we can be in that conversation come the end. And Matthias gets us off to a brilliant start as he heads in a bloody Thiago Almada free kick. I don't know why I said bloody. I was just so pumped. Get him, Matthias. Yes. It's a long diagonal in. The keeper's nowhere. Have some of that, Nubel. Piss off, mate. Come on! You can tell here we've only scored 5 goals in 6 Premier League games, which for the amount of talent we have is not good enough. But we are putting a few new players into the team. It is going to take a while to gel as Fernandes whips that in. And give it a rest. Give it a rest! How has Donnarumma not caught that? Can I just not have an episode where one of my players makes a really stupid mistake? He's literally 5 seconds behind the ball before he goes, oh, I better try and claim that. You fucking asshole. And guess what? It's a free kick again. Guess what? We're going to concede from a free kick. Again. Guess what? It's 2-1 from 2 set pieces. Again. I'm not enjoying the save anymore. Alright? I'm not going to lie. I'm not enjoying it anymore. Because every time I feel we're getting somewhere and I have something to celebrate, we just get shafted. They've had 2 shots on target. They've scored both of them. Both of them from set pieces, which is something I cannot control. Only the players can control how they perform from set pieces. It's just the most irritating thing ever. And I'm hitting that point in the save where every game just feels like a slog. I'm just not enjoying it anymore. That's why this has to be the final season. I'm sorry. I know that we all want to win something, but we're not going to. All right, we're not going to win anything. The team are too many melts. There's too many players in here that are just not good enough, you know. And well, they are good enough, but they just melt. Literally, we've had 2 set pieces there. They've scored from 2 of them. From nothing. Do you know what I mean? Literally, they've had 2 shots on target. Scored both of them. It's just bullshit. It's just infuriating. Oh, guess what? This is going to be a third here. Bruno Fernandes whips it in. Davinson Sanchez. Guess what? It's free. It's broken! It's absolutely broken. 3 set pieces, 3 goals. What's Donnarumma doing there? What's he doing there? What am I meant to do? I cannot do anything if players are going to play like this. I cannot physically change this. There's nothing I can do in tactics. There's nothing I can do in mentality. It's just them. Just look at the lineup. Look at the talent I have on show. Just look at it. How are we not winning this game? It's a phenomenal team. Going forward, it's incredible. How are we not winning this game? This game, literally, at the moment, like, I just can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I just can't wait for the season to be over. The save has to end here. It just has to end here. I'm just done. I'm done with Kieran Tierney playing at a 6.4 or 6.5 every time we play a game. Fablas is going to come on. We're going to go free at the back because why not? Because I need to get forward. I need goals. Guess what? We're going free at the back. I bet you they score another 5. They literally have 3 set pieces. That's it. 3 set pieces and we've been absolutely smashed. And funnily enough now, there are no highlights. Funny that. Is it because Spurs have now got what they needed out of it? Is that why there are no more highlights? Funny that. Sterling throws the ball into Gonzalez. Come on, boys. We can just get a second here. We can put them under a bit of pressure at least. Engler somehow managed to get through that gap. Brilliant ball, mate. Absolutely superb ball. Well done. Absolutely brilliant from a guy who's got 18 passing. Absolutely brilliant. And look how many men they're getting forward here as well. Love it. Love it. The counter-attack is not completely overpowered at all. Oh, well done, GG. You actually here, mate. Well done. Well done waking up. Didn't realise you were playing football today, mate. No, I didn't think you realised that either. You prick. Engler with the ball over the top to Raheem Sterling. Sterling to Armada. Teaser to Bentley. Of course it's missed. Of course Nubel saves it. Because apparently he's better than Donnarumma. Alexander Nubel. Much better goalkeeper. Well-known fact. I know I'm chasing it now and I'm playing free at the back. They haven't scored since I went free at the back. What did I apparently do wrong with the set pieces? Nothing. Because you can't really do anything about set pieces. I can't do anything about my defenders being absolute melts. What am I meant to do? You can't tell me that the signings aren't very good. Look at the amount of players I have. Look at the quality of what we have. I can't do anything about the fullbacks because I don't have £200 million to spend on a fullback. Brilliant. Well done, boys. You're all shit. I hate you all. Oh, I said I don't want our heads to drop. You know what? There's just players here that just don't deserve to wear the shirt. I've completely lost it. I've lost my temper and I just can't do it. I'm sorry that I'm like this. I'm sorry, but as you can tell, I'm just not enjoying it anymore. It's just the same thing no, real Arsenal fans feel. It's just the same old shit every single season, and frankly, I'm just fed up of it. I don't even like my own team. There's no one I can rely on. Not one player I can rely on to rise to the occasion or do anything decent. I said we were good defensively. Today we conceded 6 goals in 2 games. 5 of them were from set pieces. So, hey-ho. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't believe I'm getting really emotional over a game, but it's just... We've put so much effort into it and so much time into this effing team, and I can't do anything about that. We went 1-0 up. Everything was fine. Dominated the game. They have 3 set pieces. The only 3 shots they have all game. All of them go in. Donnarumma's a clown. Just, what can you do? Nothing. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've managed to enjoy it. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe. Not every episode is like this, but this season's got to end. This save's got to end. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you in the next episode. Stay cool.